Greetings, YouTube, and welcome back to the most anticipated and, dare I say, soon-to-be controversial blood pressure-inducing night of polls on the channel. Eric Nelson requested, really, last month to be on. He said he was going to have to work, but he got off work. What up, Eric?
What's up? I actually requested this back when we did it the last time.
Okay, well, hey.
Which was like 6 months ago.
I promised you that we would have this night on a Saturday.
Big Daddy APOC.
So, Apocalypse has taken the early lead, and this is why DRC left the chat. I don't think Apocalypse would be in his top four. And Human Torch wasn't in his top four. He has a hill, he dies on it, even if the majority of people disagree. Now, here's the thing. Apocalypse started out 50%. And also Eric Nelson is losing his connection as fast as Apocalypse is losing his lead in the poll. Are you back, Eric? Are you back?
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
I don't know. It was your connection. Okay, so Apocalypse had a 50% lead. It is down to 6%. But Archangel and Red Mags, it's really a two-horse race. See what I did there? So
I'm about to do the Mutant, Abyss, and APOC and Strife are both going to be the people who carry me the most. So,
well, and who knows? I could easily see this flipping in a month or two when we revisit these rankings. But Apocalypse holding strong by 6%, now 5% at the top.
Apocalypse is the only champion immune to Disorient. He's also immune to Bleed and Incinerate. And he can't be purified.
Red Mag 16 and Archangel is going to have to go into the next tier of polls if he stays in fourth. But it is like, it's better. Angela got 3% of the vote when she was top four. Honored Venom did the same thing. So we've got 40 votes after 2 minutes. We're 10 likes away from 52. Hit that like button, y'all. Okay, well, I feel like this is a pretty good baseline of how we're starting this. Quite a few people are probably going to be upset that Apocalypse is over Kitty Pryde, but she's
like advanced Cyclops.
Yeah, no, we're not Cyclops. Okay, so we're going to end this poll in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Apocalypse, for the record, won by 10% of the poll. So pretty interesting. So now we are relegating Archangel to the next poll.
Archangel, Colossus, Professor X. Who's the fourth?
I think it's
Omega Red or Namor.
I think it's Omega Red or Domino, probably.
Why don't we do a vote between Omega, Domino, and Namor, and the winner of that goes into the next poll.
Okay, so Colossus, Archangel. Yeah. So do we really think Professor X should be in the top four? Is that?
Oh, yeah. Professor X is amazing.
I just want to...
In my opinion.
Just remember, we got to get the people's opinion. Jordan Ison, number one troll right now.
Ryan, why?
All right. We are going to have Professor X, Omega Red, Archangel, and Colossus in the next poll. We will adjust. Some people are very passionate about this, but we're not wasting time. The poll is live. And we are 6 likes away from 50 still. Blackbeard says, hey, Prof, taking my mom to see Doctor Strange and then going out to eat for Mother's Day. My boss gave me the day off. Well, congratulations. Your boss cares about mothers, it appears. So the interesting thing is, even though Archangel couldn't sniff the top three, he is coming out with a vengeance for the fourth spot. I always love when that happens.
Oh, poor Colossus.
Yeah.
My favorite mutant. I've actually been debating giving him a generic and rank 3ing him. My officer, though, in Alliance War was freaking out at me, though, so I don't think I'm allowed to.
Yeah.
3 Sig 200 Colossus sounds so appealing.
I think this is going to be the most controversial part of this because right now, if you're not watching this live, you're not seeing the poll results, you're thinking, I might put Omega Red at number 8. Well, right now, Omega Red comes in at number 5, ahead of Colossus, which by 8%, which I would not have guessed, even though I use Omega Red the most. Professor X, though, getting relegated to the next poll.
And that I don't agree with. I use Professor X way more than Omega. I also don't run suicides, so.
Yeah, that's key. Well, then the next poll would be Professor X. What do you think? Domino,
Namor.
Sunspot, and Namor?
Yeah, that'd be my guess, because
and then
when I'm looking at it, the only other one I could think would be Cable, but he needs Apocalypse Synergy.
Yeah, I don't think Cable without the Apocalypse Synergy is not
Bishop, same thing. I don't see anyone except for maybe White Magneto.
Yeah. But just as a champion himself, top 10, I don't know.
So yeah, I think that's going to be our top 10.
Well, Jordan Emma would definitely be in the honorable mention category that will fight for the number 10. Oh, and the new Storm also. The problem with the new buff Storm is I feel like a lot of people don't have...
She's going to get nerfed, guaranteed.
Oh.
Guaranteed. She does way too much damage, way too fast. She's going to be severely nerfed. There's going to be a timer on how long she can convert anything that she's immune to into prowess. I can almost guarantee that that's going to be a new addition.
Well, clear the content while you can. Okay, the poll's been going for 2 minutes. Archangel with 60% of the vote is number 4, not even close. Omega Red by 5% over Colossus, and then Professor X is being relegated to the next poll, and this will be probably the most controversial of them all, as it's Professor X. Let's see. 4 likes.
Strife is good.
Yeah, that 10 spot's gonna be okay. So Domino. We'll do Domino.
Namor.
Professor X. And who is the 4th that we have? Sunspot? Is that what we said?
Either Sunspot or Strife.
I think Sunspot would get the tie over
Strife. Yeah. Well, Strife is really only good in Abyss and Alliance War if you're Suida. But
all right, we will bring in whoever gets the last percent of this poll. We'll bring in Strife, Havoc, maybe in Bishop, or no, maybe Storm for the moment. I mean, this is going to be tough for Storm because, like you said, Kabam could say, "Just kidding, she's too powerful." But
yeah, because she converts the shocks and all of the debuffs that she's immune to into prowess really quickly.
Well,
and so I personally can't believe that that's going to last. Because within, she's finishing Labyrinth fights in, 2 minutes.
It's a beautiful thing to see, though. I love it. We have the most back and forth, hyped up, literally, debate going on right now between Domino and Professor X.
Or Namor.
He is getting kicked to the curb for the honorable mentions.
I think that he has 1 vote. I think that's how the math works. I think he has 1 vote.
Oh my gosh. Now Domino and Professor X are tied.
They're tied.
Isn't this fun to watch?
Wow.
Nice little feature. It takes 30 seconds to type a vote. Professor X takes the lead.
Let's go.
Wow, this is like the Kentucky Derby we just saw today.
Number 7, Professor X. No, they're tied again.
I know.
I might need to log into a different YouTube account. I'll be right back.
This is amazing. We're gonna revisit this. If this catches on, with the subs, we might do this once a month. Not more than that, because it takes a week to do this, and that's a lot of work. But, all right, 1 more minute, and right now Professor X takes that 7 spot by 2% of the vote.
Well, he might be getting an additional vote.
Well, he's up to 4% now.
I didn't just do that. Is that unethical?
I mean, the lead's grown to 8%, so it's not just you.
True.
Y'all, Namor's not even getting the libertarian consideration.
He has 1 vote. It's so sad.
Yeah, this is.
But I think a lot of people kind of agree that Namor is really only useful in certain situations where you're put passive damage that you cannot take.
All right, so Namor will clearly be relegated to the final poll. Who are the other 3 that are the honorable mentions that will jockey for that number 10 spot in the final poll?
We got Namor. We got Emma. Strife. And I don't know, because I don't really know about the mutants from this year.
Well, I think Dollar General, Batman, and Havoc have to be on there because they have been nominated multiple times.
Okay, so Strife, Havoc, Emma.
Strife, yeah. Well, Emma or OG Storm for that final spot, as it stands right now. Those are the top 2.
Yes, it's Storm or Emma is the honorable mention. Honorable mention.
Right.
Storm. Looks like it's going to be Storm.
Yeah, sorry, OG, but Storm's getting the vote. Okay. Killmonger.
Kevin Martin. I wish you could get a timeout.
All right. Put a vote in. Oh, 10 spot.
Oh, goodness. It's just Strife and Havoc.
Namor has been kicked.
Oh, Storm.
Wow. Now, again, in a month or 2, she could be nerfed, and this will look very different, but... Oh, now... Wow, this is a really fun list. Look at all the even votes with 38.
Yeah.
32, 21, 9, 21, 16. Y'all, Namor was originally could have gone top 6. He is being relegated to number 13 currently.
Ouch.
Yeah. And it's OG Storm versus Havoc versus Dollar General Batman.
I don't think Dollar General Batman's gonna pull out, unfortunately, even though I just ranked 3 him for the Mutant Cleaner Challenge.
Wow. OG Storm is in the lead. This is... Can you imagine saying this a month ago? We'd look like we were all on edibles.
Heck no. No. Well, unless, do I have an OG Storm as a 6-star? Because if so, I'm going to rank her up. I have a Mutant tier 5 that's not being used.
Well, I can tell you, mine is Awakened.
I shall have her.
I have her at Sig 40. Should I take up my OG Storm next, y'all? Even with suicides? What do you think? Ryan, who were you voting for? Who do you think's got to be
in it? This poll is rigged. We swapped out Emma. It would be Strife or Namor now. Guaranteed it.
All right, well, OG Storm is running away. Honorable mention, the top honorable mention spot is Havoc, followed by Dollar General Batman. And Namor, again, is relegated to 13. He was number 5 entering the day. He has dropped 8 spots.
Ouch.
So, By the way, this is our current list, which you can argue, but I feel like it's a pretty good starting point list for this channel. Apocalypse 1, Kitty Pryde 2, Red Max 3, Archangel 4, Omega Red 5, Colossus 6, Professor X 7, Domino 8, Sunspot 9, OG Storm 10 with honorable mentions. First spot to Havoc for 11, Dollar General Batman Strive for 12, and Neymar 13.
I really don't like that Omega Red.
I think Omega Red might be too... Okay, we're going to do one more poll, and it's just going to be Omega Red versus Colossus.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go Omega Red, Colossus, and Professor X.
Okay.
I think that's fair, right?
Yeah.
That'll determine the 3 spots.
Because I don't agree that Omega Red should be in the top.
Well, and looking at this, even though I love Omega, he does look like it could be high. So 5 through 7.
He's good. He's just kind of outdated, in my opinion.
Get ready to fight for... This is going to be like a all-star team. Omega Red, Professor X, or Colossus.
I have a rank 3 Omega.
3, 2, 1. This will be the last poll of the night. Last poll of the night. Top one gets 4... Or 5, excuse me. Then number 6, then number 7. Oh, man. Omega Red comes in.
Omega Red's not that good, people.
You don't even have suicides. How can you say that?
I've seen what I saw BG use Omega Red in war for years.
Well, go BG.
I have a rank 3 Omega Red, and he has not made me want to buy suicides. So
right now, Professor X is keeping his number 7 spot, and it's really just Colossus versus Omega Red, but there's still about a 5% vote. Yeah, Bobby, exactly. Pretty close to the original.
I'm pulling back out
the second account.
I might have to bring out the 8th account.
Still may not be enough.
You never know.
Okay, now it's a 2% margin of error. The Colossus vote, it's tied. It's tied between Colossus and Omega Red.
Aha, I have a 3rd account. Aha.
All right. Since we just determined that Professor X, we're going to end this poll, and since some people are saying that Colossus or Omega Reds or votes are being diluted, we're just going to do a head-to-head Omega Red versus Colossus, so nobody can say otherwise.
Okay. 50 votes, nice.
And this will be the final poll. I'm feeling good about everything else. Okay. No theories about diluting or detracting votes. It's a head-to-head poll. We care about data on this channel for what it's worth.
Looks good.
Oh, with that being said, maybe the theory was correct.
Because you can use Colossus with or without suicides. And Omega Red, if you don't have suicides, he's useless.
I wouldn't say useless, but he's limited. Something. Oh, but Omega's fighting back. It's 60-40 right now if you're not watching this live poll. 60-40 Colossus.
59-41.
With 44 votes.
Jeez.
Who says your vote doesn't count? Not true, at least on this channel.
Who'd you vote for, Prof?
I am not voting in my own polls because I believe...
Should I not be?
No, you're fine. I believe in this being a reflection of the people's vote, not me. If I wanted my own rankings, I would do them. But I think this
debate is way easier to do than the one that we did last time, because last time it was just me, you, and Mama.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
Colossus is pulling away, y'all. Colossus is pulling away.
26% deficit.
So the theories that Professor X was stealing votes away from Colossus looks to be pretty accurate. The Kraken's calling his state representative to report this. Oh, okay. Well, we'll let it go for one more minute, but the list looks to be right now, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. And again, this could look very different in a month or two if Kabam touches Storm, but we hope they don't, even though Eric is confident they will. Apocalypse 1, Kitty Pryde 2, Red Max 3, Archangel 4, Colossus 5, Omega Red 6, Professor X 7, Domino 8, Sunspot 9, OG Storm 10 with honorable mentions in this order. Havoc 1, Strife 2, Namor 3.
I still feel so bad for Namor.
Namor just dropped out. Some people thought that he should be in the top 4. Now he's not even in the top 12.
When the gauntlet returns, people's opinion will change. Also, we're getting the Eternity of Pain. When are we getting the gauntlet?
Torch, Sunspot's number 9. That's a good question. All right, if you're watching this live, stay tuned. But Colossus has clearly won the Omega Red head-to-head poll, 66-34 with 61 votes. Thank you to everybody who were voting. It's not easy to get 60 votes on a poll, especially on a Saturday night. Okay. Also, we need to make sure, because I failed at this, to end this by honoring our student of the night, Kevin Martin, with his favorite mutant, who is nowhere near even voted on in the top 13, and that's Rogue.
Even mentioned.
Not even mentioned, no. Although, why am I blind? Where is she?
Red, or third row from the bottom.
Third
right in the middle.
There she is. Silver hair still throwing me off. Sugar. Okay, stay tuned for the crystal opening. This was our longest video ever, by the way. 22 minutes. Wow. Worth it, though. I'm feeling good about our list, Eric? I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.